Hello again, this is Daniel Rostand from Tenerife, Canary Islands, Spain. If you think these videos can be helpful for somebody else, just go ahead and spread them. Please ask me questions, no matter how simple or transcendental they are, but please ask me questions, and I will answer the questions through more videos. Today I'm going to talk about something big. We're going to talk something big about, because the problems of the world are created because we are divided as beings. But divided, what does it mean, divided? Well, our mind tells us that we are separate from the world. The mind says, I am here and the world is there. And that has created a lot of problems, because when you consider yourself separate from the world, then you start feeling fear. And out of that fear, everything happens. Now, what happened? Why, if we are born in such a perfection, what happened on the way of our growth? What happened to us that the mind took so much power? People say that they want to take courses. I took a course on mind control, to control the power of my mind. They don't even know the damage they're doing to themselves and to the world. Because the mind nowadays has all the power of the world. The world is in the hands of the mind, and not in the hands of the heart. Why does the mind take so much power? Well, when we are in the womb, we are there just under meditation. Then we are born, and then when we're like 3 or 4 years old, we discover 2 ways of connecting ourselves with our inner world. One of these ways, by the way, is, I'm sure you can remember that, when you cover yourself with a blanket because you want to experience the darkness. That is one way of connecting yourself with the inner being. I can't say why. I know, but I can't. So we discovered 2 techniques to be in touch with our inner world. And when we are born, we come already with 2 techniques that are embedded within our behavior, physical behavior. So we practice 4 techniques when we're kids. They come, they're genetical. They come with us. 2 of them come when we're born, and the other 2 are discovered when we're 3, 4, 5 years. But what happens? The big bad thing. The world, our parents, society start telling us that the things outside are important in this world. When we are kids, the world is important for us because we can play with the world. Because we have this beautiful feeling inside that, when you walk, you jump. You don't even walk, you jump, because this feeling inside is so beautiful that you can't resist it. It's like so overwhelming that you literally just follow that beautiful feeling all the time. You see, but society starts telling kids to say, look, you have to study, and look, you have to be somebody when you grow up, and you have to come to church, and come on, let's baptize you, or let's do the first communion for you, and etc., etc. And you have to find God. So then the kid forget those techniques that we all practiced when we were kids. Those natural techniques. We forget them because the world convinces us, not softly, the world convinces us that the world is better than ourselves. Then the mind is born. The mind is born because then imagination becomes more important than us. So that is called the split mind. Split mind in Greek means devil. So the problems of the world is the split mind, which in Greek means devil. So devil is not a being. Devil is the split mind. The split mind is the mind that says, I am here and the world is there, and I have to reach the world. But the mind doesn't know that we and the world is one thing. We are connected. There is nothing that separates us from this world. Just the air. The air is the thing that connects everything in this universe. The empty space connects everything. That's the connection with everything. So the only thing that says we're two is the mind. You see, so that's the problem. Kids get a split mind. And when we are born, we are individuals. But then we become individuals because we are divided. What can guides like me do for you? Well, we can help you stop living in your head, because that way your shelter is your head. My shelter is my heart. See, and when the mind feels the heart, the mind shuts. Then no more thoughts like crazy, no more ideas coming out of your mind, because that's the problem. Another way to explain it is, when you are born, or when we are born, we have a mansion with a beautiful garden. You see, and we live inside. What happens? The world tells us that we have to live outside the house. You see, so that's what we do. We get out of the house, and then we start doing things outside the house. But what happens with the house? The house gets dirty. The house, if you don't paint it, then it's going to be ugly. It's going to be dirty. The weed is going to cover everything. And then, you see, so we are not comfortable outside the house. We're not. We feel something. We feel that we need something. We lack something. Yes, what we lack is our house. So, but outside the house, you can invent. You can make up whatever you want. You say, I want to be an engineer, or I want to do this, or I want to do this. But it's just as a way, because what you're doing is you're looking to go back to your house. So you invent things. I want to be an engineer because deep inside, that's what you think is going to take you back to your house. So the house is our body, and the person that lives inside is our awareness. So that's what happens. The awareness is outside the house. And then, since the house has been with nobody for so long, most of your life, the house is ugly and nobody wants to live there. You don't want to go back to your house, because what you're going to find is an ugly house inside. It's dirty. It's rotten. The wood is just falling apart. So that's why you prefer to be outside, suffering, making things up so they seem to be nice for you, when it is not true. Now, what can I help you with? Well, I can help you guiding you towards the house. You're not going to like it, because the house is not beautiful. You're not going to like it. But your presence, again, in that house will make the house beautiful and clean with the passage of time. Can be one day for some people, can be a week for some people, can be a year. For me, it was 3 years. So you're not going to like it. You're not going to like to go back into yourself